Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a topic that many car owners unknowingly neglect, leading to some seriously expensive headaches down the road. I'm talking about your car's cooling system. Ever heard the phrase, most car owners ruin their cooling system without even knowing it? Well, it's often true. And if you want your car's engine to last a lifetime, paying attention to its cooling system is absolutely critical. Think of your engine as the heart of your car. It generates a tremendous amount of heat, and without a properly functioning cooling system, that heat can quickly cause catastrophic damage. We're talking blown head gaskets, warped cylinder heads, and even a completely seized engine. These aren't just minor fixes, they're wallet-draining, car-stopping nightmares. So, let's make sure that doesn't happen to you. First, let's quickly touch on why cooling systems fail in the first place. The main culprits are usually neglect, using the wrong type of coolant, hidden leaks, internal rust and corrosion, and, of course, the dreaded overheating incident. The tricky part is that often, what seems like a minor issue, like a slightly low coolant level or a tiny drip, can quickly escalate into a major engine problem if ignored. It's all interconnected, and one weak link can compromise the entire system. But don't worry, we're going to empower you with the knowledge to keep your cooling system robust and healthy. Our first crucial step, and perhaps one of the most overlooked, is regular coolant flushing. Just like the oil in your engine, your coolant doesn't last forever. Over time, it breaks down, loses its anti-corrosive properties, and can even become acidic. This allows rust and scale to build up inside your radiator and engine passages, acting like cholesterol in your arteries. When coolant gets old and sludgy, it just can't transfer heat efficiently, and that's a recipe for overheating. Most manufacturers recommend a coolant flush every 2 to 3 years, or around 30,000 to 50,000 miles, but always check your owner's manual for precise intervals. A fresh coolant flush flushes out all those harmful contaminants and replaces them with a crisp, new batch of heat-transferring goodness, protecting your engine from the inside out. Next up, let's talk about your hoses and connections. These flexible tubes are vital for carrying coolant between your engine, radiator, and heater core. They're constantly exposed to heat and pressure, so they don't last forever. Grab a flashlight and carefully inspect all accessible coolant hoses. What are you looking for? Cracks, splits, bulges, or a soft, squishy feeling when you squeeze them? If a hose feels hard and brittle, or soft and mushy, it's probably past its prime, a ticking time bomb. Pay extra attention to where the hoses connect to components. Look for any dried coolant residue or dampness, which could indicate a slow leak. Replacing a worn hose now is a super cheap fix compared to the damage a burst hose can cause if it leaves you stranded with an overheated engine. Step 3 focuses on the heart of your cooling system, the radiator. This is where your engine's heat is transferred to the air. Externally, radiators can get clogged with all sorts of road grime, leaves, bugs, dirt, even plastic bags. This acts like a blanket, preventing proper airflow and heat dissipation. A simple garden hose and a soft brush can do wonders for cleaning the external fins. Just be gentle not to bend them. Internally, if your system hasn't been flushed regularly, you might have scale or rust buildup. Sometimes, a specialized radiator flush additive can help break down these deposits, but for severe cases, a professional cleaning or even radiator replacement might be necessary. Keeping those fins clear and the internal passages open is key to efficient cooling. Moving on to step 4, we look at the dynamic duo, the thermostat and water pump. These components are critical for regulating coolant flow and temperature. The thermostat is like a gatekeeper, opening and closing to allow coolant to circulate once the engine reaches its optimal operating temperature. If it gets stuck closed, coolant can't flow, leading to rapid overheating. If it's stuck open, your engine might take forever to warm up, operating inefficiently. The water pump, on the other hand, is the muscle actively pushing coolant throughout the engine. Signs of a failing water pump can include a grinding or whining noise from under the hood, coolant leaks near the pump shaft, or, of course, overheating. While testing these can be a bit more involved, keeping an eye on your temperature gauge and listening for unusual noises can give you early warnings. If you suspect either of these are failing, it's best to have them checked by a trusted mechanic sooner rather than later. Step 5 is all about using the correct coolant. This might sound obvious, but it's a surprisingly common mistake. Not all coolants are created equal. There are different types: organic acid technology (OAT), inorganic acid technology (IAT), hybrid organic acid technology (HOT), and more, each formulated with specific chemicals to protect different engine materials. Mixing incompatible coolants can lead to chemical reactions that form gels or sludge, clogging your system and causing severe damage. Always, and I mean always asterisk, consult your car's owner's manual or a reputable parts store to ensure you're reusing the exact type and color of coolant recommended for your vehicle. Don't just top off with whatever's handy. Using the right stuff is non-negotiable for longevity. Our sixth tip, and one you should be doing every time you drive, is to keep a vigilant eye on your temperature gauge. This little needle on your dashboard is your engine's fever thermometer. What does normal operation look like? Typically, the needle should sit roughly in the middle of the gauge, or within the normal operating range indicated by your manufacturer. Sudden spikes in temperature, the needle creeping towards the H or red zone, or a low coolant warning light are all urgent signs of trouble. Don't ignore them. If you see your temperature rising, pull over safely as soon as possible, turn off your engine, and let it cool down before attempting to diagnose the problem or call for assistance. Driving an overheating car, even for a short distance, can cause irreparable damage. Now for some bonus tips to really extend the cooling system life. First, try to avoid overloading your engine, especially in extreme heat. If you're towing heavy loads or climbing steep hills on a scorching day, be mindful of your engine's stress levels and your temperature gauge. Second, that radiator cap, it's more important than you think. It's designed to maintain specific pressure within your cooling system, raising the boiling point of the coolant. If the cap seal is worn or the spring is weak, it won't hold pressure, leading to premature boiling and overheating. If your cap looks old or you're having mysterious coolant loss, replace it. It's a cheap fix. Finally, consider a periodic professional inspection. A trainer can spot issues you might miss and has specialized tools to test system integrity. So there you have it, 6 essential steps, plus some bonus tips to keep your car's cooling system running flawlessly and make your engine last forever. A healthy cooling system isn't just about avoiding breakdowns. It's about safeguarding the single most expensive component of your car. If you found this video helpful and want more tips to keep your ride running smoothly, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel for weekly car care wisdom, and drop a comment below. Let us know if you have any cooling system horror stories or your own top tips. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.